Hi, I'm going to talk about the VBA forums and how the forum interacts with the framework. So the idea here is that you can make those forums and you can have a click on them and you can make them interact. Let's delve into this. So when you look here and look at the assign at macro, you see that this is assigned to some macro. Let's go into the VBA screen to understand what's going on here. So there are various forms here that we have created. Now for all these forms, you need to remember that we can have two things in the forms. The first is data input kind of a thing, and the second is click. So if you click something, you have to define what to do when you click, or you can have a data entry item. So this is a data entry item, but also you can have something that would show what is there in some particular range. So I have used this to show what is there in the range data M which I created. So suppose I created a range data M. I can actually show what is in that range. So I can show what is in that range. I can click a video, and get that thing. I can also add entry to specific ranges. So I can click here, and what this would do is that this would go there and add the values in the Excel form. So if I put something there, it will get entered here. So the whole idea here is that there are four things that you need to understand here. First is how to display a range into a box. The second is how to get values from this form into the Excel framework. The third is how to link these boxes one between the other. So when you do that, things become easy. Now, if I take you back to some of the things that I have here, there are user forms which can help us go between various forms, and the final form is the form where you can retrieve data from Excel and you can put data from Excel. Now the trouble comes when you want to get and paste that data into the Excel, because if there is some data that's already present there, you need to make sure that you put it down. So that could be done by various ways, like find the last non-blank cell in a range and then do that. The other is keep serial number, and this is where heuristic comes into play, because suppose you don't have some values here, but you have some entry here without serial number. Now you don't want to overwrite this and remove this, or if there is no serial number, is this entry valid or invalid? So based on those kind of logic, you can make Excel fill these boxes, and then you can have the data entered here. So you are using a forum, the VBA forum, to actually run everything. So let me show you how. So you are using this VBA forum to actually run everything, and whatever you put here. So if I say display value, this would display the value. If I put something here, then it will put it here. So that's how that would work. When I would say that show it again to me, it will show that again to me. So this is how the Excel forum works. This is a very crude example that I was looking at, where we have defined all these forums. Just to tell you again, there are many things here. We have this as a display box. This would work if you click something. This is a place to display that what you have in the Excel Excel workbooks, and this is the way to enter things into the Excel workbook. So we can retrieve, we can play around, and we can create this as much complicated as we want.